Welcome to Hustlin' Vibes. I'm your girl Pink Vibes, and today I'm joined with Miss BoiToy and Mr. Young Shon.
Hey.
How y'all doing today, Kings and Queens? I know y'all got a pound in
Yes,
y'all
I know, that's right.
Period. So how y'all feeling?
Good. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy to have
Look,
you,
I might
Mama.
be like a little cheesy today, so don't mind me.
It is fine. I want the real you. They need to see BoiToy in her element. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you a baddie, but you a boss.
Oh, thank you.
And you all of those things in one, boo, for
Thank
sure.
you.
And Young Shon, you holding your queen down, my brother. Like, I salute you for that. I salute you. Now, I want to know how you guys met and all of that. But first, I'm going to go back to young BoiToy and young Shon.
Mhm.
Okay? So how were you as a little girl?
Rebellious.
Really? Okay,
Yeah. And I'm not even gonna bring the energy down or whatever. But
Okay.
when I've been through a lot of trauma
Uh-huh.
in my life. So growing up, I rebelled against just about anything. I was adopted by my aunt. My mom went to prison. My father died. My mom killed my dad. And my aunt adopted me and my brothers. And when I tell you, it was like, it was good because she took care of us and made sure we didn't get separated in the system.
Right.
But it was also like we was the step kids. So yeah, I was real rebellious. I always was fighting, always in trouble. But you know what's crazy? I was an honor student.
Look at that.
Look, it's crazy. Like,
But you know, that's not what trauma doesn't define you. You know what I mean? And even though you were rebellious, anybody who's going through what you went through as a child would be rebellious. You feel me? So that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
But I stayed busy. I always been creative.
Okay.
I was a cheerleader, volleyball, played basketball, stayed on dance teams and
Nice.
councils. But as I grew up, I realized that was like my medicine to deal with the trauma.
Yes, your coping mechanism.
Yeah. Mhm.
That makes sense. So
Yeah.
music was like your savior, mama.
Yeah. Everything that I've done up until this part, it was that.
Because of that.
Mhm.
Wow. Now, Young Shon, how were you as a youngin'?
I was like this. You know what I'm saying?
I always been like this.
I was definitely heavy on the sports growing up. Like I played basketball since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Point guard vibes.
They say he can dunk.
I used
Let
to,
me find out. You
Yeah.
got to move.
I ain't gonna front, you know, growing up, it was like that. Once it started, like, getting older, basketball became, like, to the back, so I probably can't dunk no more.
Like you used to,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But, yeah, definitely in the basketball and music, I've pretty much been like this, like, forever. You know what I'm saying? Just, I love music. I still love basketball, even though I don't play it, so.
For sure. Now, what were you guys listening to as young BoiToy and young Shon?
I was listening to UGK,
Hey.
Outkast, A-Ball, MJG. Then, of course, 3-6 Mafia came out.
Yes.
Then Rough Riders, Cash Money. Shout out to DMX family.
Yeah, rest his soul.
Like,
Yeah.
that one, that's
Yeah,
a sad
that
one.
hurt all of
But
us.
yeah, that, and I used to listen to, you know, some underground, Cleveland music. I
Okay.
can't even think of their names.
I'm just jump back in that bag from back then, like, No Limit, you know what
Hey.
I'm saying?
Is you about it?
Definitely Jay-Z, Nas, but I was definitely like heavy on No Limit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
I
Southern movement, man.
Yeah.
And as far as like Cleveland, I mean, I don't know where you were trying to go from back in the
What was
day.
Fatty in them old group called? I used to listen to them. I can't even think of
See,
the name.
it'll
And
come
I feel
back to
so
you.
bad.
I don't know, but yeah.
So were y'all rocking to Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Of
Being
course,
from Cleveland?
absolutely.
Of course. Oh yeah, like it's crazy because when Bone Thugs got big, that's when Snoop was starting
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
Snoop.
big.
Right.
Like, yeah,
Snoop.
That's
Snoop.
true.
Yeah, for
Definitely rock with
sure.
Snoop.
Definitely. Now, how did you guys meet each other?
Through music.
Through music.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably at a show.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely at the show.
Oh.
What was that? The Metropolis,
Yeah,
maybe.
probably.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Ooh, like 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
he was my homie first.
That's
He
a
was,
fact.
you know,
Those
his
be the best
first-
relationships
That's
going
a
on when
fact.
they're your friend first.
Yeah,
That's
and
what's up.
you know.
Yeah, it was definitely just cool vibes that she
Mhm.
was part of this group, and I was moving around with my DJ and my manager. We ran into each other. I was cool with their group. She was part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It was just dope vibes. Always,
Yeah.
always was the homie.
It was, and then he brought me on to co-host one of his radio shows he had at the time.
Aw.
So yeah,
That's
still,
what's up.
still,
Still was homies though.
Yeah.
still homies or whatever. But then you know, he tried to make a play. I ain't
Ooh.
gonna say.
He seen a superstar in you,
That's
baby.
a
Like,
fact.
you know what?
That's a fact. Maximize your potential.
Look, but I knew who he
Touche.
was, and you know how it is with artists or whatever. You
Yeah.
never know what really they be on, especially
And
when
how
it
they
comes to
gonna exactly.
relationships. So I kind of stepped back for a second before I was like, yeah. But I actually, after I like, I'm not gonna say I turned him down. He keep on saying I turned him down.
First shot.
He asked me like, you should come kick it with me or whatever.
Yeah.
And it never really happened.
Okay.
But then I pulled back up on him. Yeah, I had
to. Like, that's how it happened.
I had to see what I was getting myself into first.
Exactly.
No,
And there's
that's
nothing
good.
wrong with that.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Because he used to tell me like, you BoiToy.
Yeah.
I know they be all on you.
That's so true.
But I always was exclusive. Like, you can't find a bunch of people in Cleveland that be like, yeah, I used to mess with toys.
Yeah.
No,
And that's
I
what's
always
up,
was like, yeah.
Period.
Yeah, like,
But you guys meshed though. Y'all got a good vibe.
thank you.
Now take me in the studio with BoiToy and Young Shon, right? What's the process? Are you guys more of a write my verse, then lay it to a track, or you want to hear the track first, then write, or freestyle?
Well, I think it depends because we do both.
Okay.
Because we have these things that we have at the house called jam sessions.
So jam session.
Yeah, and the jam sessions is, okay, he might have a beat or I might have a beat. Well, let me be clear. Young Shon writes his songs in his head and he come up with them in like 10 minutes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, a little bit.
I'm more of a writer.
Right,
I have to think about what I'm doing or whatever, and get his opinion because his opinion mattered to me because he is really a dope artist.
Yeah.
He's a great writer. I keep on telling him.
Songwriting,
like,
yeah. Come on, my brother.
Yeah,
Tap into it.
yeah, I'm here.
For real.
But we've been in the studio before and came up with a beat concept versus everything from scratch, and that's a whole nother vibe too in itself.
Right,
though.
it is.
So yeah, I think
Yeah, we definitely do both. Like, it depends on like what we going for. If we already got the material to lay it down, or if we going and we build it from scratch. But if we build it from scratch, it's kind of like a jam session. You know what I'm saying? It's just in the studio.
Right,
So,
right.
Shout out to Smokehouse Beats because when I tell you, anytime we get in the studio with him, our vibes just match.
Magic happens.
Yeah.
I love building it from the ground up with 3 feet. That's
Yeah.
It's just a vibe. You know how we rock. We know how he rock. He know like
it's
the type of-
organic.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
It's
just
organic.
for sure.
That's wonderful.
Shout out to 3.
For sure. Now, you guys both have your own singles out right now, right? So, talk about yours and you talk about yours, King.
Okay, my single that I have out right now on all platforms, make sure y'all go check that. It's called Switch Up. It's produced by platinum producer Matt Lock on the track.
Nice.
He's produced for people like Lil Wayne and Maya and a bunch of different other artists.
Dope.
But that song, we actually worked on a project with him.
Okay.
And that was one of the more like R&B feel type of songs or whatever. And when I first heard the beat, I instantly came up with the concept like, yeah, it's that mood.
Yeah.
But I will say the version that's out now is not the original. He wound up going back in and switching up the beat a little bit. And it brought out more feels of the song. And then I wound up shooting a video with Congo of a 14K production. I mean, Go Real Productions. I'm sorry you got that 4K on.
I know,
Yeah, Go Real Productions. Shout out to 3 Feet. I directed it. And our ideas just came together and we made magic. That's also available on Tidal, Apple, and Vivo. But yeah, the song is a melodic feel against love and war. That's what I say it is. Because it's like it's about toxic relationships.
Okay.
But it's also about being able to pick yourself up as a woman and move on without the drama. Just go.
And we need that right now, Mama, because it's so so much toxicity in the world.
Yeah.
Now, Young Shon, you have plays, okay?
I have plays. Big shout out to the producer. It's a guy from Esquire. It's a guy from DC. His name is Esquire Music.
Okay.
He hit me up. He's fire. He actually produced that other song that you was asking about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But so he hit me up one day. He sent this beat. It just so happened when he sent it, we was like moving around on tour, and like the concept just came from that. Like we making plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really are making plays. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of just turned into like more of like an anthem type vibe for anybody who making plays. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a good day, you having a great day. It's the type of music you
make some
plays.
plays. Okay.
Make some plays. You know
and
what
I seen was it TikTok? It's like a whole TikTok.
Yeah, I was just about to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the song turned into a challenge. You know what I'm saying? The plays challenge, and it started going up. We got some influencers involved. We got some comedians involved. We got some dancers involved.
Salute, guys.
So,
That's what's up.
The video is actually getting ready to drop on the 16th of this month.
Okay.
Really, really soon.
Oh.
Shout out to Congo. He also filmed that. Go Real Productions. You know, it's lit.
I directed that one.
Oh, yeah, she definitely
Period,
directed
Queen.
that.
Give me the spit
Yes.
fingers.
Yeah, it's fire too.
She's fire on the like directing side too. Like,
I love how you guys support each other, man. It's like genuine. You feel me? Like you can just tell.
It's my baby.
That's my shit.
Hey, y'all groupies can still, you know, be groupies or whatever. Y'all ain't gotta be afraid of me.
She like, listen, I'm
Like,
actually friends. Like, no, I'm
right.
friendly. But talking about the groupies, how do you guys deal with that, with the groupies?
like this.
Yeah.
Like
Laugh it off, huh?
Yeah, because when we go out, like, especially like strip club vibes and stuff.
Okay.
A lot of chicks will pull up or whatever, we having fun. Like, I'm like, cause I mean, this my dude. I know what we got or whatever.
Yes.
Ain't no reason to be insecure, and plus, you know, I ain't an insecure type of bitch.
Too bad.
Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Oh, because
I ain't an insecure type of bitch.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I'm real confident in myself.
As you should.
And if the chicks pull up and they cool,
Right.
like if y'all giving off good vibes or whatever, then we kicking it, we partying.
Period.
Like,
Come to
we
next
don't
video
care.
shoot.
Right, exactly.
I think another part that make it kind of easy too though, because we did know each other before we got in a relationship. So you knew I was an artist and vice versa.
Yeah.
Right.
So we know what comes with that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of make our relationship a little bit easier, or a little easier to deal with like the groupies and all that, because we know what come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both experienced in this field. We know
What comes with. Now, how do you deal with the fellas on BoiToy?
Same way. I mean, like, it's all good. Just be respectful. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And see, and that's the thing. I don't entertain it.
Yeah.
They can say what they want to say, but if I'm not entertaining
It can't go no further.
Exactly.
I mean, like, she's super bad, so for somebody to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, of course, I agree, bro. Like, I agree with you.
And wait a minute, and we done been in public before, and dudes would say something like, damn, she bad, and he'll hear and be like, yeah, I know, right?
That's why she with me.
It's like that. It's that type of energy, though.
I love it. Now, if you guys could work with any 5 artists right now, who would it be?
5.
Yeah,
Drake?
she get 5, you get 5.
I'm going Drake, too.
Yeah.
So, okay, y'all gonna say people.
Definitely Drake.
Jay-Z.
Okay, so you got Drake, Jay-Z.
He's such
I
a
wanted to show Jay I could rap.
Yeah,
I want to get on the
rap.
song and be like, what?
Yeah.
I want y'all to hear the song and be like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
blown away.
Yeah. See, I want to work with Mulatto.
I think that would be dope, mama, because y'all got the same little zhuzh.
Look, I'm like, I love her.
Yeah.
If you ever hear this Mulatto, I'm trying to fuck with you, girl.
Come on.
That'd be hard, too.
Yeah, it would. And she a great. I don't even know if she's really making more music right now, but Kim. Like,
Ooh,
I
that
feel
would
like
be nice,
people
Mama.
diminish her what is called like stats. Like,
And she's still the greatest.
yeah,
Come on,
like
still
I
got
just feel
fire,
like y'all
man.
gotta pay some homage or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You can go ahead. I'm still thinking.
So you had Jay-Z, you had Drake. So you got 3 more.
I'm gonna go just because I think it'd just be a fire song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just throw. I think I'll do a dope song with Lil Baby.
Yeah.
I
You
ain't gonna lie
can't
to
lose with Lil
Yeah,
Baby.
you can't lose with
Come on,
yeah.
he
I
got
think
the
we'll make it
formula.
a fire song too.
Yeah.
So yeah, baby, if you hear that, you know what the vibes is, bro.
He said, listen.
For real.
For sure.
I gotta throw this guy in there too. He's one of my favorites of all time. Fab. I would love to do
Oh,
a song.
yeah.
Look,
Fab
it don't matter
is
what type
great.
of song we do. We do
I
this
still
Fab
feel
for
like
rap,
he
we do commercial
underrated.
songs, whatever
Right.
he want to do, I'm with it.
everything.
It's gonna go for
It's
sure.
gonna go.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's one of mine too. Fab, Drake, Mulatto, Kim, and I ain't fucking with Jay. I just listen to him. He fire. That's
Super fire. Yeah, you gonna leave it up to the
that's his
Telling
lane.
you, man,
Like,
I look forward to it. Like, ho,
But it
holla
can
at
really
me.
happen though, bro.
Yeah.
That's very possible. You never know. You feel me?
I need a good one. I need a real good one.
It's my guy too.
You know what? And it might not be even my like top 5, but
Okay.
I would love to work with Summer Walker. When
I
I,
love
tell
her
you,
vibe.
everything she get on is fire. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't heard her put out nothing that was
Come
whack.
on, she captures the emotions
Yes.
that we all go through as women, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sad, I'm mad, I'm everything.
Yeah.
But I'm vibing though, you feel me?
Yeah.
Period.
I'm gonna throw my guy Gucci in there, man.
Gucci!
Come
I
on,
gotta throw
first.
Gucci in there, man.
Hey.
Yeah, man. I just feel like
I
we'll
love
tear
it.
the club up or
Yeah.
something. Like, I'm going with Gucci for
Yeah.
sure.
Come on.
Got one more left.
One more.
One more. That's a tough one. That's a tough slot right there. I'm still a fan. I think I'm a fan of so much music, man.
Yeah, so much different music.
Different music. I think I just do it just because I just want to see what it'd be like.
Yeah.
Can we throw somebody who like not living anymore?
Anybody,
all right.
yeah.
Like if I could just do like a dream song, 'cause I just wonder what this studio session would be like. I would love to do a song with Tupac.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard his studio sessions used to be crazy.
Yeah, roll up and just get to it.
You never know what Pac you gonna run into.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like I would love to see
Yeah.
like what this day was. Like yo, I'm about to go to the studio with Pac and I get there. I don't know
Come
where
on,
he go.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
Pac is
Right.
It's just like a super duper dream song.
That would have been that would have been just. I think about Pac and Biggie and them being alive and just how that affects hip hop now. You know what I'm saying? Like what if they would have been here? You feel me?
I feel like since we talking about it, I just feel like if they were alive, I feel like it wouldn't be so much music that sounded the same. I feel like they were so big in the culture and as far as influencing. Yeah. I feel like the music industry probably would have took a different route than where we're at right now. I'm not saying we wouldn't have never got to this point. Right. But I'm saying I feel like it would have went a different route.
Okay. No, but that's real. That's real. Because the influencers now, it's like, it's either hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Either it's for the culture or you just tearing the culture down. You feel me? There's not really no in between. You feel me?
And everybody is like followers.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, goodness gracious, where's the creativity, the originality?
Yes.
Like,
I was just,
come
on. That tronies. Like, I was just telling Dave, you know, like, it's so crazy whenever you're starting something, you know, people not going to believe it, right? They're not going to want to invest in you. But once you get that ball rolling, it's like, oh, that's my cousin. That's
right.
Like, I've been doing this for years. Why you ain't never, you know what I'm saying?
With the emoji, followers.
Right. With the shaking my head.
Right.
Period. But that's true. So we're going to take a little fun turn, right? This is just some random questions.
Okay.
If you were on a deserted island and you could only take 3 things, what would those 3 things be? Y'all each get your own 3.
Come on, I'm going off
y'all
the
teamwork. You feel me?
We gonna survive.
We good.
Okay, I'm taking my family. Because
it's hard.
Yeah, because we have shorties. And my husband, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
we're gonna group that all together. I'm taking my family.
Period.
What else I would take? I would take, it's crazy. I mean, it might not be part of survival, but I think it is because music is therapy. So I would need
like a radio.
Yeah, a radio or something to take.
Yeah. For mental peace.
Yeah,
you feel
exactly.
Me?
And a bow and arrow.
Because you got there hunting.
Yeah, exactly. We got to live off the grid. Yeah, we got to feed ourselves.
I like that.
I can walk around naked, you know what I'm saying?
That.
I don't need really nothing else.
That was just good answers.
Yeah, it was.
Like real good.
Well, we together.
Yeah, y'all together. So
you get 3 more. We get 3 more.
You brought music. You brought a weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Brought
the family. That was definitely like where I would have went to. So.
But not the bow and arrow like this. The bow and arrow that shoot.
That right.
Yeah,
so it ain't okay. You gotta go get it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. I like your answers a lot. I'm not. Let me see. If we on this island.
Yeah, it's a deserted island.
It's a deserted island. All right. Well.
It's water around.
Yeah, it's water. Y'all got water.
So.
Seafood and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt. I'm gonna get out there.
Yeah.
Get out
there. We eating. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really like your answer, so I'm gonna roll with those, and then whatever we can't figure out, whatever we don't have while we there, I'll figure it out.
You figure it out there.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
we'll figure out the rest.
With them 3, we good. Like I need music. You know what I'm saying? I need a fam. We need some type of weapon so I can
go hunting for food.
And whatever in between, I got it.
Okay.
It's about
good answer. Good
you know
answer.
what I'm saying?
I love it. So, if I am a new artist and I'm performing for the very first time, what are some pointers for them?
Ooh.
What would be yours for a female artist, and what is yours for a male artist?
Appearance.
I was just about to say your image.
Yeah.
Image is everything.
Fact.
Because if you look whack and corny, people will be like, boo!
Before you open your mouth.
Exactly.
Or even if they don't boo you, they not really gonna pay you too much.
Yeah.
You have to grab. There's a lot of people here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to stand out amongst those people.
True.
Appearance for sure. That's the first thing.
I'm gonna say also rehearse, even if you rehearsing to yourself in the mirror.
Okay.
Because the stage is not always what people expect it to be, and people get out there and will freeze up or just be all over the place because they don't know what to do. And I know that's one thing that I had to work on myself as a growing artist, because I was like, especially because I was so used to being in a group, so I was used to everybody carrying each other. So when I became a solo artist, I had to get my shit together.
Get your stage presence, right? Yeah, it is different when you're performing with other people than when you by yourself. You feel me? That's the truth. What about you, bro? What would you give an up-and-coming male artist? What advice?
I would say try to connect with the audience. Remember that you're there to entertain. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really important. Try to connect, even if it's just one person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see that one person vibing, then connect with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to connect. That's it. Like, make sure you come across your energy come across. You just connected with the crowd. You're there to entertain. Never forget that. You know what I'm saying? However long your set is, you need to entertain these people that's looking at you.
For sure. For sure.
And to piggyback off of that, part of the connecting is making sure you know what times you're in as far as the type of music you need to perform.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
No,
On the crowd.
Yeah, because you don't want to get out there and be doing a slow song, but you at a urbanized showcase and everybody like, I didn't come here for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Exactly. So when you guys are shooting your videos, what is the inspiration behind each video?
The song. So
It
goes off the song.
The songs give you the feels.
Facts.
The feels. And I think around that, you visualize, everything comes visually in your head before you actually write it down on paper.
True. Now, what motivates you guys to hustle?
I ain't satisfied.
Right.
Like, it's so much to accomplish. It's so much more to obtain and get. Like, so that's definitely what motivates the hustle.
Yeah, and especially because the hustle is part of like my emotional status. I feel like me hustling the way I do is fulfilling.
Amen. That's deep and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, how important is it to remain humble while you're on the come up?
I got something to say about this.
She like, I got a story.
No, because I was watching this interview on the Breakfast Club, and I'm like, damn, he right. And I feel it both ways, but I feel like when people say you need to stay humble, is a way of suppressing, a way of people to suppress, like your creativity and how you feel, like
your greatness.
Yes, and I'm like, I like to be humble, arrogant.
Okay.
Because you need that confidence to do what you do.
Facts.
And if you don't have that, and everybody always telling you humble yourself, people tend to shrink themselves to accommodate other people's feelings.
That's true.
And I'm like, man, it's good to be humble, like, because I don't shit on other people.
Period.
But I'ma still pump myself up and make it. So if you feel like that's not me not being humble, then so be it.
True.
Like, so it's perspective.
It's about timing too, though. Like, there's times where you can be humble. There's times where you can be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? In a situation like this feels more like a humble type of vibe. You don't need to be just talking heavy.
Right.
Just chill. It's just about knowing it. Like, nobody want to deal with a constant arrogant person. Nobody want to see you always humble and that's like shine away from the spotlight.
Exactly.
Just be in the moment.
Because I've seen interviews like that too, where people is like super humble, and the interview just be like, speak up.
For sure. That is true. People are in fear of criticism. You feel me? And they're in fear of what the world might have to say about them, you know? And
and I just want to tell people, y'all need to welcome stuff like that, because I feel like that's part of growing.
Yes.
If you don't get that, then you just going to be stuck in your element, in your box.
Right. Facts. Facts. Now, I always have this part of the show where I like my guests to drop a jewel. Any type of jewel, any type of words of wisdom out to the world. And y'all each get your own jewel. You feel me?
I got some jewels for y'all because I had to discover this on my own.
Okay.
Read and research, people. Stop, because people give you empty advice, meaning they'll tell you you need to do something, but they don't show you how to do it.
Facts.
Exactly. So I'm gonna say, do your research. Try to be a person that can read people, because people also play a lot. But make sure you read. Make sure y'all read the book by Donald Passman. Everything you need to know about the music business, the latest edition.
Nice.
And I'm telling you, it's so much stuff in there that people won't tell you verbally. That's in that book. Websites and different connections and things you need to go on to research and get that information. And don't be afraid to build relationships.
Definitely.
Because I'm telling you, when it comes to connecting the connectors, it can take you real far.
Facts.
So don't be afraid. Don't be like, oh, I don't mess with so and so, or I only deal with my people. Like,
be open minded.
be open minded. And don't be afraid to reach out to people because you might get the response that you want.
True.
And all they can do is say is what? No.
No.
Or just
don't
say
say
nothing.
Like, don't be afraid of no.
Yeah.
Like, you might get a bunch of no's, and you might get a yes here and there, but at the end of the day, you gotta just keep going, like just keep pushing, like, you know what I'm saying? Believe in your dream, give it 100%, and just keep going. You know what I'm saying? And lastly but not least, just try to make today better than yesterday, and make tomorrow better than today. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you move like that, you bound to get success. That's what you really on. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
And stay positive.
Stay positive.
Because all that complaining ain't gonna get you nowhere, and it's just wasted time and
wasted
energy.
Yes,
Facts. Network, learn, strive.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, how did you guys take your love of music, which started off as a hobby, and turn it into a lucrative career?
What we just said, like, but you have to want it also.
Right.
You have to want more for yourself.
Yes.
And not be satisfied with the little mediocre bullshit that you get locally.
It's so crazy to see somebody. It happens so much. So, like, I know everybody can relate to this. Like, it's so crazy to see somebody who has just started rapping. They get a little hot in the hood, and then that's like it for them. They like happy with that. They ain't even try. It's like so much more to do, but they just rather stay in that like box of like, oh, it's popping right here. I'm gonna just stay here. Like, bro, it's a whole world.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So like, don't get satisfied. Just keep pushing, man. Like, for real.
I appreciate it.
And then they get mad. I hate that. And then they get mad when they stuck right there, and then it turns into the complaining.
Yup, that's where the complaining comes from. That's so true.
People don't realize we tend to self-sabotage. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we'll blame it on our mama, our daddy, the man down the store, the mailman. But it's like, yo, it's your life ultimately, right?
You gotta get out your own way.
Yeah.
Tyrese Gibson got a good book about that also.
Really?
I'm a reader, about getting out of your own way.
What's it called?
Don't quote me.
Okay.
Because it came out some years ago.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it's by Tyrese Gibson. But
Nice.
It might be called Get Out of Your Own Way.
Literally.
It might be that. But
Okay.
I encourage people to read and research, even if it's reading or listening.
I was just about to say, like, because I know a lot of people
Yeah.
don't necessarily like to read.
Yeah.
But we're in a nice age of
Yeah.
technology
Audio
right now.
Yeah.
So you can just listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, just try to learn. Like, you never know everything.
Elevate yourself.
Yeah.
Learning is key.
That's facts. Well, I am so honored to have you guys both.
Honored to be here.
I know, right? I'm so happy about
I
this.
gotta pause it.
Let's
Yes, and I appreciate y'all so much. Well, matter of fact, give the people you guys' Instagram before we get out of here.
Okay, I'm your girl BoiToy. You can follow me on everything at Latoy_BoiToy. That's LATOY_BoiToy. Make sure y'all visit my website. That's playtimewithboytoy.com and tap into the baddie experience.
Yeah, man, that way. It's your boy Young Shon, Young Shon 216 on all platforms, whatever it is. Make sure y'all listen to the music. We have music on, or I have music as well as her, so we have music on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Spotify, iTunes, whatever it is y'all rocking with, just tap in and visit my website, youngshon216.com. We got a lot going on. New video about to drop. It's litty. Oh, get in the Play Challenge, please. Play Challenge, Play Challenge. Just hit the hashtag. It's lit. If y'all got any type of dance moves or whatever, tap in.
And I also want y'all to tap into this new B+A+T and BoiToy collaboration. This is one of the shirts that was designed by Dave in collaboration with myself. Merch will be dropping soon. I'm excited about it because the designs are dope as F.
They are.
Y'all see that? We so professional. We try not to cuss.
Right. One man, and I got one more plug because I'm the ambassador for Fate Lip Gloss. This is my pocket lip gloss. They also have full sizes. They will be doing a pop-up shop in Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice.
Make sure y'all stay tuned and follow them
Yes.
at Fate Lip Gloss.
So lip gloss. You guys make sure to tap in with them and keep supporting important, man. We're definitely on our way to greatness. Thank you guys for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next Hustle and Vibe.